Hey, yo, Dante, can you do me a favor? I'm recording right now, so could you yell out Dragon Squad, bitch? Dragon Squad, bitch. Get it! Hey.
Dragon Squad.
No. Wait.
Hey, yo, man, what's good? YouTube, it's your boy, your host, Dragon Squad, bitch. Back in the rest today, here with some more playback. Jennette McCurdy exposing the truth about iCarly. Now, we haven't watched playback in a minute, but I'm interested in this topic because I'm watching iCarly on my Patreon. Go follow me on Patreon. I drop free movies every week. Where YouTuber, you know, has free movies. You can't name me one. You gotta pay for everything. And the first 2 episodes of every season is free. So and the rest is like $2.99. That's still a good price. YouTube is charging niggas an arm and a leg. But I'm dropping bangers. Like I said, first 2 episodes of every season is free. So 4 episodes of iCarly is free. The new one though. So I'm watching that right now. I just got done watching season 2, episode 4. Hey, bro. Hey, they got some banger episodes though. Like I've been posting some YouTube versions. Like you guys can see it on my channel. I got the Luber came back, nigga. Luber came back. That shit was fire. Neville came back. That shit was fire. Freddie over there taking fucking L's like fucking usual. So that hasn't changed. But he's been taking some W's though. He's taking some W's in his latest season a little bit. He's taking little W's, but you know, I'm watching iCarly, so this shit kind of caught my eye. Like, what the fuck playback watching? But as we all know, Sam. Well, I'll let you guys know. Like, Sam isn't on the show. Like, she's with this biker gang or whatever. You know, they haven't replaced her character. She's just not in the series or whatever. But you know, they do mention her, so it's not like she's erased from the canon. So she's still a part of the iCarly universe. So yeah. But you about to see what he's talking about? Cause man, it's like, man. Like the show is fire though. It's adultish though. Like niggas, this shit is on Paramount Plus. The shit is very adultish. Like they cussing. Yeah. It's kind of it be getting crazy on. You guys better check out the Patreon, bro, because the shit get kind of crazy, man. But I like it though. The only thing I would say is that they don't do any iCarly episodes per se. Like they don't do any episodes centered around iCarly, like how it was back then when they was kids, like how they would do like an iCarly eccentric episode, like the whole web show. Like they probably only did like 2 episodes in these 2 seasons I've seen so far that have been the iCarly actual web show. You know, it's like I ain't really tripping about it because like we haven't seen them in 10 years, so it's like it's pretty much like we're just like seeing their lives as an adult. But it's like, you know, that show, you know, I don't know. It's like I still need to see the show shit. But hey, I know Jennette said she didn't want to come back. You know, Miranda said that, you know, she respects, you know, Jennette not coming back. You know, they ain't got no bad blood. But like I don't even need her to come back for no episodes though. Like give me like a little FaceTime call, a little 3-minute FaceTime call, like a 3-minute Zoom segment. Easy check. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need for this new season, and that's all I need. Just this one time, you good. Like you have to be a recurring character, but we about to see what she's talking about though. Ear tools, spectacles, run, so let's get it on, man. Hey! Probably it's recording ski.
Former Nickelodeon star Jennette McCurdy is ready to let us all in on her experience of being a child actor.
Yeah, she made something called "I'm Glad My Mother Died." That shit's kind of fucking crazy.
In her new memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died.
Was she really glad her mother is dead though? I think she said she did though. But this nigga, is that really your mom ashes? That's kind of disrespectful as fuck. Not gonna lie to you.
And now,
What the fuck?
They about to walk up.
Glad my mom died.
Is that, what is that? Is that an urn? Is that a pink
child
urn?
actor. In
Man, shut
There's
up.
no
Shut
way.
up.
That's a
Man,
pink
shut up.
urn?
Yeah, bro, what did mom
No.
do to deserve
Nah,
this
that's
cover?
crazy.
Mom must have done.
Nah, but I think Jennette said that her mom was on. Yeah, that her mom was on some demon timing.
Fucked up.
The
director for iCarly and a whole bunch of Nickelodeon shows that were super successful. You might have seen his name a lot because it'd be in the front and on the end of all the shows.
Yeah, Dan Schnieder. That nigga, bro. That nigga's fucking
It
weirdo.
was pretty fucking weird. And like
Yeah.
some clips start to surface and like you can't watch them and not feel weird about them. But in the moment,
I don't even fucking like watch. I don't even watch them. Like I might have seen them like. I didn't even see him, to be honest. This nigga has an NBA YoungBoy shirt off. I should cut this video off. Take that shirt off, bro. Let your titties show, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, take that. Why you have an NBA YoungBoy?
when we're watching.
I forgot. They live in Atlanta.
I think the show, as a kid, you didn't even think about it. But looking back, you're like, what the fuck was happening?
Yeah.
Sam.
Dan Schnieder.
Let's draw families on our toes. Observe.
I remember this shit, nigga. I remember this shit. Nah.
Okay, and that completes our 5-part series on toes with bros. Now, I'm gonna turn off the camera using only the remote and the power of my toes.
Yeah, Dan Schnieder. Yeah, Dan Schnieder was a freak for sure. That nigga need to be locked up with EDP. Yeah, like what Asia was saying, like back when we was kids, like we wasn't like this is kind of funny to kids. Like we would do some funny shit like this, like draw like on our like you know like as a kid, like this is some shit that we would do some weird shit as kids. But I mean, obviously as an adult watching this shit, like yeah, it's gonna be weird. But like as a kid, like that's like we were doing this shit as kids. Well, I mean, maybe not black people, but you know what I'm saying. Like kids was doing weird shit like this. So.
Okay.
Is it okay?
One of the most prominent.
That nigga looks like a creep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Lo, you look a creep too, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're gonna keep it pushing though. You cool peoples though. You ain't doing nothing yet.
There's so many random clips of toes. The same thing with Ariana Grande and Victoria's, where like they had the show at the end called The Slap. They try to get you on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there'd be toe shit on there too. There's just an awful lot of toe shit. You're like, okay, that's a little odd.
What was the
It's not
slap?
a crime. It's not a crime.
Or
but,
that she would think it's not.
but it's like, so then it's like, okay, it's a little bit weird. It just gives you the vibe that
I mean, it's weird because it's adults producing it. But like I said, like as kids, like we was doing this crazy ass random ass shit like this. Like in school and shit. Like doing these weird projects and stuff like that. So.
like, I don't know. I wish I could explain it, but it doesn't do this. Is a long ass video, but it doesn't do it justice. He's just an eerie guy, and this is the director that was leading shit in the set.
So did she also like say something about him?
I think she did, but I don't think she could say it literally though. Otherwise,
Okay, yeah.
Regarding Dan Schneider is that he has a thing for feet and uses his shows and their following to satisfy this fetish. You may be thinking,
Oh,
well, maybe
that's a
defines
crazy
vegan.
allegation, bro. You
I know.
can't- This is crazy.
I know.
This
I
is
know,
crazy.
I know. Maybe calling it like a fetish. He's like, that's a little.
That's
maybe
what
dragging
I'm
it,
saying.
But you just watch it.
I know, but you gotta
fun.
put allegedly in front of it.
Yeah, you do.
Come on.
On other shows. However, it's undeniable that there are a large number of feet-related puns and barefoot scenes in the shows. Too many to list here.
I remember that.
Outside of television,
Nah, you got a foot for this, bro. Yeah. The first 3 clips is cool. Yeah, but then you got a foot fetish. I seen like 7 clips already.
there are some weird examples, however. In Victorious, Tori hosts an online show called Tori Takes Requests, where viewers can ask her to do all sorts of random things. In the very first episode,
I don't even remember this. I wasn't watching Victorious like that. Yeah, I watched Victoria, but I wasn't watching like that. I didn't even know they had like a little show.
Tori gets a request to have ketchup poured all over her feet, and then she does a little dance at the end. In another online show called Cat's Random Thoughts, there's a moment in the first episode where she sticks her big toe in her.
Nigga, come on! I'm telling you, bro, it's just weird. I don't know if it's wrong. It's just weird.
But when we looking at this, we're like 13, 14, like
Oh shit!
See, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like as kids, like even look look. I guess like the head nigga of the set is a fucking grown ass fat man. So that is weird looking at it now as an adult, but like still like I'm looking at it as like still like this is some funny crazy shit that niggas was doing as kids. Like niggas was putting foot in their mouth. Like not me though. I know some niggas in class though in elementary school that was doing some weird shit like this, but it's like okay, kids were doing that shit back then. But then so I'm seeing that now even as a kid and as an adult. Like kids was doing that shit back then. But on the other hand, it's like I'm an adult and I'm seeing and it's like it's a adult fat man that's the head of this whole shit. It's like, yeah, that's fucking creepy.
Oh shit.
And so you're telling me this nigga was behind the scenes beating his dick off to Nickelodeon Rewind?
He probably was. Yeah, I'm not
Oh
lying to you.
shit, the whole toe was in there.
I didn't really watch Victorious growing
I
up,
can't
so
look
I
at this-
don't know
I
if these
can't look
played
at
on
this.
television.
Okay, so that slap. Okay, yeah, okay. So I don't remember that shit on Yeah, I don't remember no type of web show on Victorious. So I don't remember none of that. So, and I watched it, but I ain't watched it as much as iCarly
Without
though.
a doubt, now thinking to myself, a creepy nigga definitely was beating his dick off to that nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, that's crazy. She was
But I
laying,
do
she
know
was
that they were
rolling on the bed
extras
and
on
everything.
slap.com, a fictional in-universe website. Now, here is where things get even more unusual. On September 13th, 2013, the Salmon Cat Twitter page asked its followers to take a picture of their feet with the hashtag Salmon Cat Saturday. And a number of people did. This is just one of many now infamous feet-related tweets from Dan Schneider and his shows. But this is the most well-known. You can find several if you look around long enough. During the same year, there was a post on Reddit about how Dan Schneider and his shows. But this is the most well-known. You can find several if you look around. Long enough.
Pick one of these toes. This toe belongs to one of the stars of one of my shows. Whose toe is this?
During the same year, there was a post on Reddit about how Dan Schneider is the most successful writer / TV executive in children's television for the last 30 years.
That's facts though. Yeah. Hey, nah. That nigga had heat. That nigga had Drake and Josh, right? He did Drake. Yeah, that nigga had Drake and Josh, Victorious, and iCarly. Like nigga's kind of a goat, but the nigga's weird as fuck.
A user commented, "I grew up in LA and was an extra on the Amanda Show a few times. He, being Dan Schneider, paid me $100 once just to tickle my feet."
Dan Schneider, Dan Buddy, Dan. What the fuck is going on here, man? Dan, what are you doing? Dan.
The user further elaborated,
Now, I'm gonna say this, like, see me? Look, I got a foot fetish too, but not no foot fetish towards fucking underage minors. I'm just talking about like with like grown ass fucking women. This shit is a grown man with kids. That is totally different. I just had to make sure I say that before somebody pull up a clip of me saying something about, you know, feeding and shit like that from one of my other videos. Like, yeah, but not with no fucking children, bro. The fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
I mean, this is a random TikTok. I mean
it's random.
It's
all allegedly.
It's alleged.
All allegedly.
But that is very odd that he was like, hey, let me write this positive post about Dan, good old Dan. And she was like, that nigga was fantasizing about my toes.
Paid you $100 to tickle my feet. That's crazy.
He did write Drake and Josh, but that nigga also.
Yeah.
I was extra at the Amanda Show.
Yeah.
And he went crazy on my toes.
Yeah.
Went on. I'm fucking like, that's devastating to me because I don't see him in that light, you know? So watching clips on YouTube and shit of that is like crazy. But I mean,
who's saying
foot
this?
fetish shit is like, okay, bro, come on. Like, I never really noticed that when I was 15 on the show, but of course, looking in retrospect, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. See. Like, that's what I'm saying too. But it's like, I don't know, bro.
Anyway,
But that is true. Like, in the moment, you're not going to know. Because I definitely didn't know. I didn't think creepy ass niggas behind the scene were writing this shit like, put the big toe in your mouth.
Nah, that's crazy.
Kids like how dick jokes is funny to comedians. You feel me? Where it's just like, for some reason.
Funny to you?
No, it's not.
Where's the correlation, agent?
It's like when comedian, even Dave Chappelle, when he started, he just made hella dick jokes. Even female comedians make hella vagina related jokes.
He didn't just start though.
It's like bottom of the barrel jokes though.
And iCarly, he was in there for years.
Yeah. I'm not even justifying what he's doing. I'm just saying that I think there's an equivalent to that as adults.
But Dave Chappelle doesn't do dick jokes anymore, right?
Not
very
really.
little.
I mean, he does trans jokes.
Okay, but he's at a point when iCarly came around. He started with the Amanda Show.
Yeah, it's been
by the
a while.
time iCarly came, he was at least 20 years in deep with foot jokes.
Anyway, it sounds like Sam had an issue with him, but he seems pretty well respected by everybody else. So it seems odd that there's not more people that have an issue with him, given some of the allegations that people have been talking about online. So you could get why she might feel like she was exploited when she's doing weird shit with her feet sometimes, and the fact that she just, be honest, bro, she didn't have a childhood.
But what is her? Why her mom was?
All right, let's get into that.
E.T. has reached out to Nickelodeon for comment, and we should know
Gibby.
E.T. and Nickelodeon are both part of the Paramount family.
When are we gonna get a Sam and Cat reunion? I don't know, considering the recent shambles that Nickelodeon has been through.
When E.T.
What
chatted
does that
with
even
Jennette back
mean?
in 2018, the actress alluded to her reasons for not reprising her most famous role, and she's been pretty clear since the show ended.
I started iCarly when I was 14. I'm ready and eager for something that's more mature.
Jennette's also made it no secret, as her book title suggests, that her late mom Deborah was direct.
See, the new iCarly show is more mature, like with the jokes and shit like that, but still funny. Like it still has that iCarly feel. It's just like, it's literally just like them as adults.
Directly involved with all the things she disliked about her Hollywood experience. In the book, she claims her mother didn't speak up and simply told her that's the price of showbiz success. Adding, everyone wants what you have.
I could never.
That's
do
facts,
this show
though.
Without you.
But see that.
Still, fans have been hoping.
But see that right there is the reason why, and it's so hard. I think there should be some type of law set in place that prevents adults to just take advantage of children, especially when it comes to like child actors. They can just run around with their money and just keep signing them off on things. Because like at the end of the day, it's not as if just because you're an adult that you inherently just know right from wrong, or you have the ability to just make those decisions. This idea that like because she was her mother that she wouldn't be exploited is crazy.
Also, telling your child that your problem is not a problem because other people have it worse does not make the problem go away.
It just doesn't.
But everybody has their own problems, regardless of how large you think they are. It's real to them.
Yeah.
It's your child. You wouldn't want to help in alleviating that stress. Well, it's not easy to be on a show that was as large as iCarly, let alone as a fucking child. Bro, starting at the age of 6 means that she didn't go to school like regular kids. She didn't do much of anything that was regular at all. At least for us, like we got to experience her childhood, and then.
Yeah, that's true though, but she got fucking famous, bro. Yeah, like a lot of kids would want to be in her position, so I feel that too, but.
Now we make videos so people know who we are. To not have the childhood most people have, I feel like that's just a bad mom right there. That's a mom trying to live vicariously through her daughter.
I was about to say that it's
because
nothing,
she didn't experience shit.
That's all it is. It's literally just a parent that has failed in life and is literally just trying to push their daughter, trying to make them make the decisions for them, so they can be like, oh no, this is what you want. Trust me, this is what you want.
That's what you want.
This is what you want. Don't worry about all the things that other people are doing to you, all the bad things. And she can be aware at 14 that she's doing these bad, or something bad is happening to her at 14. Bro, just imagine all the other things that were going over her head and she must not have been aware of.
I was at a shoot.
And she just allowed to happen, bro.
I was at a shoot where a mom was screaming at their kid to talk more because they're on camera and this is a big opportunity. Don't ruin it. And the kid deadass started to cry. And the mom didn't even know I saw it because it was in the bathroom and I was passing the bathroom. The door was open. And I just thought to myself, like, man, the kid wasn't talking in the video. Obviously, for the video, it'd be better if the kid fucking talk more, it'd be better content. But they just weren't. So you don't force them. But it was like, you're missing out on the opportunity. Why aren't you talking? We talked about this already. And I'm like, damn.
But that's how they do.
Like
Yeah, but nigga, speak up though, bro. You gotta suck it up, bro. Like bro, it's an opportunity, bro. It's man, always playing devil's advocate, but no, like doing like some weird shit to children, we don't compromise with no weird shit like that. We don't do that, but yeah, bro. Like, little nigga, if you want to speak up, bro, nigga, you trying to make it, nigga. We trying to make it out, nigga. Like, who cares about? Okay, you know, I'm trying to live my life through my kid, nigga. Are you gonna be successful at the end of the day? I mean, you're not gonna like it though, but nigga, like at least you made it, and then you can break away from your parent and then don't do the same mistake with your kid. But at least your kid won't have to struggle because you made it, type shit. Even though you had to get forced to do all that shit, you know, you still made it though. You feel me? But yeah.
Bad. And then the kid started talking more in the video.
There you go.
All of it was weird.
He started talking more. All right, niggas, like suck it up, bro. It's like fucking like a fucking kid playing sports, nigga playing football, nigga hit that nigga. Fuck it, it's football, nigga hit that nigga. Fuck is you crying for? Hit that nigga. Sometimes you gotta give a kid a tough love though.
For a cameo from Jennette on the iCarly reboot.
I mean, probably the most successful web series in history.
Duh. The character Carly very much still loves Sam and always will. And we all really wanted Jennette to be a part of the show in real life, but she's just doing other things, and we're really happy for her.
And
I can tell. I don't know why. She's one of the people I can tell when she's lying.
She kind of
yeah.
I don't know why I can just tell she lied.
Maybe not lie, but she definitely was holding back some very pivotal information where she was like just trying to play the game, and I'm like, okay, so something else is going on.
Yeah. Also, they're bringing it back. Is why. That's how this resurfaced. They're bringing iCarly back. And I think
y'all niggas late as hell, nigga. I'm watching season 2 on the Patreon, nigga. What the fuck, you niggas late as shit?
Everyone's in there except Sam. She said she didn't want to do it.
No, you can't do it. Yeah. I'm be honest with you. Can't do it, dog. You can't do it. Cannot do it.
What?
Yeah, you kind of can't do it. Like I said, like if you guys like I said, I got 4 free episodes out there for y'all, so you guys can actually see the experience. But if you guys don't, like I said in the beginning. It's pretty much iCarly, but just them as adults. But they don't do many iCarly web show episodes. Like I said, they got the new black character that Harper, that people was like, she was saying that no, I'm not. And she kind of went off on fans like, no, I'm not replacing Jennette McCurdy. I'm not replacing Sam. Yeah, she's not replacing Sam. Like Sam is still in the universe. They still mention her, but Preacher's not there. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't hit me yet because I haven't seen iCarly in 10 years, so it's just good to see iCarly in general. But yeah, like I said, like I've been saying in like almost every episode that I do need to see Sam, so it's not really the same. But we still got Spencer, Freddie. Man,
back, it was good.
Yeah, but also why bring it back without a pivotal member?
It's the second most important member.
Yeah, I'm saying just cut
exactly.
it out.
While that's unlikely to happen, Miranda Cosgrove still has her TV BFFs back, speaking out in support of her former co-star and telling the New York Times she was unaware of what Jennette was going through during the show's original run.
And this is iCarly!
Quote, "You can't imagine that people around you are having much harder struggles." Miranda adds, "You don't expect things like that from the person in the room who's making everyone laugh."
I made you a sandwich.
I'm not. Because I truly believe, especially at that time, there's a possibility things were just hidden from her. But I'm just way cynical. I sincerely believe, especially in Hollywood, there's bullshit that happens damn near on every set.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think to a degree, everybody knows what's going on. They may not know like the specifics and the details, but they know something is happening, and they just choose to opt in and not say anything at all because they think it's going to mess up an opportunity for them. But I think when you get to that level of notoriety, wealth, and those type of opportunities that open up to you, bro, somebody's going to try to take advantage of you. I just think majority of people do not stand on morals, and so they just allow shit to just transpire. Because especially with the whole Harvey Weinstein thing, you want me to believe that Harvey Weinstein was the only nigga doing it, and also you want me to believe that out of all the people on these sets, this nigga has a movie set, hundreds of people, that it was just the one actress who knew about the interactions between them two? So there's a bunch of people, and I don't know, I'm not saying maybe Miranda didn't know, but the other problem I have is that there's too many people who are just content with the bullshit that be happening, bro.
I get that, but I also understand the people who don't want to say shit, though.
I don't get them.
Because you got to think, to get to this level, you don't just do the shit part-time. You sacrifice a lot of shit to get to this point. Like,
I get that.
Like, Sam is telling you the shit she didn't sacrifice to get to this point. To risk throwing that away, it would have to mean something a lot to you. And it's not that the...
Yes, if a child is being taken advantage of, I can't be on set with
But
that.
look, if you open up, not only is that probably not going to even solve the situation, right? Okay. But you are risking throwing everything away and getting blackballed by the exact people that have the power to pull the shit off.
And then you fucking up the set for everybody else, though.
I couldn't just participate.
And I think there's actually a lot of people that make that decision. They just don't make it big time like them because they didn't play the same game. So we just don't know who those people are.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Good point, man. Now this is all alleged. Let me be clear with this. You know, playback can't get taken down for some
I don't know, man. That nigga Dan Schnieder, like this is my first one. Actually, like I've seen like the video suggestions here and there, like every once in a while, but like I ain't never watched it because I don't want to watch that shit. You know, like I don't want to watch no weird shit like that. This is my first time seeing like, you know, like the feet shit, bro.
So this is all alleged because I wasn't there. But if I was there, nigga, I'll be a tattletale. Yeah. He's touching her.
Tattletale.
And she's 14. That nigga gotta get packed up.
I feel bad for Sam because I think she was robbed of a regular childhood. I think a lot of people in Hollywood are actually robbed of a regular childhood. And that's not always a bad thing. It's just you'll probably be less relatable because a lot of the regular shit you did, like we just used to have time to watch TV and play video games and bike around and play basketball. They didn't have a chance to do none of that because they're too busy working. They make a great living, but that's not the only thing that matters in life. And I think once you get to that point, it hits you like, so I'm here, now what? Yeah. And so now Sam is trying to figure out how to fill her life with other things so her identity isn't just acting.
Would you want to do that?
What?
Be a child actor?
Probably not. Did you watch BoJack Horseman?
Yes.
It makes me very cynical on Hey.
Shit, I would, nigga. Shit. Just, you know, because I would have made it, nigga. And then I would be looking out for my future generations. And I'll be looking out for my past generation, my mom and shit. Current generation with my siblings. Looking out for, and then looking out for my future generations, nigga. And then I would have made it, like type shit, like it's bigger than me, type shit. That's like that's how I be looking at it, bro. I look at it as a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice, but you know, for other people, not you know, like I could just take burdens. Like me personally, like I'm the type of person that I could just take a burden just to make sure that everybody else is comfortable and making sure that everybody is safe, type shit. So I can take I could just take that shit, bro. Like I could just take like that negativity that comes with it, positivity that comes with it, you know, for the greater good of everybody else. That's the type of person I am.
Some help and recover from some of the shit you dealt with. I imagine
it's been fucking 10. It's been like what 10 years, bro. I guess.
Not easy, and I know you're not really that relatable of a person. People probably look at her and think, well, you have money and fame, so doesn't that solve all your problems?
They don't.
But most people with brain cells know that that's actually not what fulfills you and makes you happy. So for others it might be, but for her it just wasn't. So I mean, you know, so you can't go back and get the childhood that you missed out on, but you could definitely start living your life the way you want to. And now that you have the resources to be able to do that, and you got your mom in to earn, there's nothing holding you back.
Her Sam's probably like, damn, another foot scene? Nobody doesn't find this odd.
She probably was like that, like, nah. I know. Hey.
Take the fucking socks off, Sam. Take them off.
Take them off.
Her mom calling her Sam is crazy. Nah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Take the socks off, honey. We gotta pay the bills.
You know what I'm thinking
Take them socks off. Man, you imagine she told her mom this shit and she was like, don't care.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. Hey, man, but if you don't care about this, you probably don't care about this either, man.
But you should click it anyway.
Click that shit, man. Click it.
Otherwise, we have a link in the description.
Yeah, click the subscribe button.
Uncut version of all our videos, man. You might not care about that neither. Hey, till the next time.
All right, man. Let's go wrap it up for that, man. You know, that clickbait in thumbnail was crazy because it's like, yeah, yeah, that was clickbait, but it's cool though. All YouTubers do it though. But I know when I was doing clickbait, niggas was on my head, but other YouTubers do it. But favorite YouTubers they like do it, but it wasn't a problem for that. But it's a problem when I do it. Understandable. Nah, cause I thought she just came out and said something recently, like how they made it look from the thumbnail. Cause like I said, like they talk about the iCarly show. Like nigga, how old was this playback video, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like that whole feet compilation was already been out, and then I'm literally watching season 2 of iCarly. Season 2 of iCarly is done. The shit dropped like 2 months ago. Y'all niggas late as hell. So I thought she said something recently, but maybe her book came out recently. But I could have swore her book Ben came out. So I didn't really get anything new from this, but I recorded the video anyway. So I pretty much said what I had to say in the video. You guys can watch my iCarly reaction. Like I said, I got 4 free episodes. I got some YouTube cuts on this bitch too. I think I did like 3 YouTube cuts on my YouTube. Yeah, the recent one I did was when Lubert showed up. That was recent, so you guys go check that shit out. It's probably gonna be popped up right here. So anyways, you guys can post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Just like if you didn't. What you guys think about this whole Sam situation? That nigga Dan was weird. That nigga Dan. Is Dan still around? I don't know. Yeah. Hey, that nigga Dan the GOAT though. But yeah, that nigga was giving off pedophile-ish behavior, EDP-ish behavior, allegedly. So yeah. Post comments down below. So you guys thought. Leave a like, enjoy this. Just like if you didn't upload every single week. So subscribe because either you are a dragon, bro. Subscribe because either you're a dragon or you a bitch. Dragon Squad. I really thought you loved me, girl, how can this be? I didn't love these hoes, it was only you and me. 2 choppers to my chest, no I cannot